You ready? Hey everybody, Mandus Buckle here with Maximum Muscle Report. We're at the 2018 Nationals. Beautiful Miami, as you can see. Guys, history was made tonight. Hunter Labrada walks away, the 2018 overall champ. Has that sunk in yet?
No, man, we were setting up. I told you, feels like I'm supposed to be going and doing cardio in the morning and getting my meals ready and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see when it sets in. It's not setting in right now, though.
You know, Hunter,
it's wild.
Nationals is here every year, and there's groups of people who come in and compete, and athletes come and go. But every once in a while, there's a year where, like we said, history is made. And history started a long time ago with your father and won this show.
33 years ago this year.
And here we have it. You're the one, though, who's completing this circle and moving this thing forward. How does that make you feel?
Man, you know, people always talk about how I got big shoes to fill or like a legacy to follow or something, and I always laugh at them because it's like they're saying it as I'm an amateur bodybuilder. You know, it's like I'm not making any headway into any that are doing anything. They're amateur shows. He's a professional bodybuilder. He placed top 4 at the Olympia 7 times. Tonight I punched my ticket to be able to start, you know, filling some shoes and building my own legacy. So I'm not trying to belittle what I did. Obviously, it's the biggest national show in the country. It's the pro qualifier. I earned my professional status, but you know, I don't know if it's just the way I am or the way things should be, but I just want to get back to getting better. You know, this is what I love to do. I feel very blessed to be able to do it at the level that I do it, and you know, like you said, it's come full circle, and it's it's really cool to be able to say that you know, I won the overall and earned my pro status at the same show that gave my dad the ability to go get his. Back in the day, whenever you won your class at Nationals, it gave you the right to go earn a pro card at the Universe. But that's a whole nother story. So coming full circle, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
You know, there's so much that gets talked about with different people who come out here, and a couple years ago, Sergio was here, won the overall. I know you guys are buddies and talk.
No, he was actually it's funny. We have a story. I still got it. It's in my watch box at home. But when he walked off the stage, I made him sign the back of my backstage pass. I didn't have a pen, I had a pencil, so we always joke it can't be verified. But it's got Pro-Tan from his hands on it, like stained on it. So he was actually one of the first ones to, you know, like, congratulate me as a pro for this. So it's cool to see that come full circle, talking about things coming full circle too.
You know, we can only imagine, you know, you guys are writing history now, that one day the two of you will be competing on the same stage, and just to think about that, you know.
If you're a fan of bodybuilding, that should get you pretty excited.
Absolutely.
If you're a fan of bodybuilding, that should get you pretty excited. Two second-generation pros. He's obviously established himself as a good pro. I've yet to do that, but I plan on doing that, and you know, it'll be an exciting time for. I'm really excited about the direction bodybuilding's headed in. You know, it's at the amateur level, at the pro level. I think things are taking a turn for the better. You know, I always say this: it's not mass building. It's also not aesthetics building. You know, it's a combination of being the most, you know, defined, conditioned, symmetrical, in shape person. That's bodybuilding. Right. And I feel like we're taking a turn back towards bodybuilding, not mass building or tight waisting, or, you know, it's physiques. So it's exciting. I'm excited to be a part of it too.
And a huge part of it. You know, it's so interesting because, again, sometimes people want to talk about, well, some of you guys have a name or you have something. You are a blue collar guy. You're a blue collar bodybuilder. You're laid back. You're quiet. You go about your business. You're not flamboyant. You're not throwing anything in anyone's face. It's so refreshing to see.
You know, honestly, you know, my last name is one of those damned if I do, damned if I don't things. If I do, it's politics or because of my last name. If I don't, it's why the hell didn't he do better? Look at his genetics and look at all the resources he has available to him. At the end of the day, my last name didn't eat 7 meals a day and train my ass into the dirt every single day for the last 7 years. Didn't give me the discipline that I have. It didn't do any of that. Obviously, on the other side of the token, I'm beyond blessed to call Lee my father and to have a company like Labrada Nutrition behind me. I know that's an opportunity not afforded to everyone, and I don't take it for granted. And you know, I know it's put me in a position to be at my best, and I'm just really, really thankful that my best was good enough tonight.
And then some, and then some. Hunter, I know you got a lot of people waiting here to go. I like to oftentimes talk about people say bodybuilding's an individual sport. It's an individual sport. Absolutely not. So I'd like to give a second to bring a few people in here. Andrew.
I'll call them up. Andrew, come here. Lee, come here. Misty, come here. Nick, come here.
That's what this sport's about, guys.
Lee, get in here. Nick, come here. Get in here.
George, can you get us all in this?
Come on. All right, guys. So the last couple years, you know, Andrew's been with me for over a year now. My dad's obviously been with me bodybuilding from the jump. Me and Misty got together when I was 11 weeks out from Junior USA's, and that ended up being the smoothest prep I've ever had. And I always joke with her because it was so new when we met that I was still on my best behavior with her. So this was the first prep she experienced with me. Truly me, and she's still with me, so it didn't scare her off. Andrew, he's my best friend before he's my coach. You know, I could work with anyone I wanted to. I'm not saying that to be cocky or sound like a jackass. I could, though. And I choose to work with him because we click on a friend level before we click on a coach-athlete level, and that's what's most important to me. Talk to him like 5 or 6 times a day when I'm on prep, so I gotta like the guy in addition to him being the best coach possible, which he is. So and then lastly, Nick, get your ass in here, dude. I've had to ask like 8 times. So Nick is the one responsible for all of that awesome YouTube content that I put out personally and Labrada puts out as a company. He travels where we ask him to. He takes footage and he cranks videos out 24 hours later. He is an absolute machine, and it's been an honor to get to call him one of my good friends over the last couple of years. So it takes a village. There's a ton of people that I'm missing, but this is definitely my team. So I couldn't be more appreciative of having him here in Miami with me.
Andrew.
Hey, how you doing?
You know, Andrew.
Hey guys.
I've seen you all over the place now. You know, you're one of the good guys around here. You know, you're obviously a great coach, but you're humble. You know, there's a lot of egos in this sport. You know, from athletes, from coaches. You're as humble as they get, but you are intense, man. I'm in the pit and I hear you behind there. What's it like, you being the corner guy, man?
Hey, it's a pleasure, man. I'm like grateful that I'm along their journey and everything. I'm losing my voice, and it's
you don't
fun.
sleep all weekend.
I don't sleep. I don't eat.
There are a couple times I was like, dude, you need to chill out. You know. It should be the other way around, right? Like, you need to take.
Yeah, I don't.
You got 9
sleep.
other people here, so yeah.
It's a journey, man. It's been doing this a long time, and it's fun. It's always fun. Like, I love it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it.
Absolutely.
But Hunter makes it fun.
There you have it. Yeah. The team. Okay. Okay. What has this whirlwind experience of a year been like?
It's honestly been really smooth. Hunter makes prep easy, and so does Andrew. I always like to say I have 2 boyfriends, Andrew and Hunter. So whenever we're all on the same page, it goes really smooth. So.
Good, good. We all know behind every great man is a great woman. That's it.
That's true.
Lee, Hall of Fame. Lee, he has done this thing, pulled it full circle. You're the first and only person to be able to see this come to fruition. I don't know if any of us can even begin to imagine the emotions that you're holding back and what you're feeling. Take us down the road.
You know, it's absolutely surreal, and I am so proud of him. because he's done such a phenomenal job, you know, both in the gym and outside of the gym. The discipline that he has, I've seen in very few bodybuilders over the years. You know, the ability to stick to a diet year-round, the ability to train as hard as he does, to stay focused, and you know, and to maintain a state of humbleness, which he has. You
Absolutely.
know, and I'm just so proud of him. You know, he's just done a fantastic job.
You know, do you ever get to listen to that not as a son, but as an athlete? Because I mean, we're talking about a Hall of Fame bodybuilder, man. One of the best who ever did it.
Yeah, man. If I'm being honest with you, I need to learn to appreciate him as an athlete a little more, because definitely act like a little snot-nosed kid towards him a little too much still. You're never a prophet in your own land. He always likes to joke with me, and you know, all jokes aside, you know, it's he's one of the best to ever do it, and at the same time, he's my dad, so it's an interesting relationship,
Yeah.
and he puts up with a lot, especially the last couple weeks of prep, and you know, I feel very blessed to call him my dad, for sure.
Absolutely. Guys, that's going to wrap it up. We are here in beautiful Miami. We've taken up enough of their time. Until next time, guys, history has been made here. Never again will this be repeated. Until next time, this is the crew, the Labradas, Andrew, Mandus, Maximum Muscle Report, your 2018 overall winner, Hunter Labrada. We're out.
Mandus.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, you're welcome.